great opportunity to build some relationships personally and professionally that I will take with me once I leave Webster. It's been a very invaluable resource to me that I've been able to take those relationships, the experiences that I've gained from those people, and I've been able to come back to my employer and use some of those tools, and that's been a great thing. And I've been very excited about that. There have been many times when I've been in class in the evenings and I could not wait to get to work the next morning so that I could share this new tip or strategy or share some piece of information with my director. And that's been really exciting and very fulfilling.
The experience here is that he's meeting great teachers, well experienced, well qualified, meeting other students, learning what they do day to day and their diversity, and what they know and what I know. My background's law enforcement, and other folks' backgrounds in management, social workers. So we all get together and we do role modeling and we learn from each other. And yes, it's hard work. You got to be here. You got to have patience. And basically, you got to do your job here.
Webster has given me the opportunity to meet a lot of people and to network. I've met a lot of people that I will be able to call upon later professionally, and a lot of personal resources that I can utilize as well to talk about what's going on in my life as well as what's going on professionally, and tap into some really good resources. So I'm very, very grateful for that.
With the professors actually working out in their fields, they've really challenged me to think. They bring real life problems to class. We talk them through as a group, and going through that process has actually helped me become a better decision maker. Along with being a better leader, it's allowed me to see what decisions I make not only affect the current period, but down the road too, the further ramifications of those decisions. It's helped me look into the future.
It's actually made my job or my career, or whatever you want to say, it's made it easier because I'm reading about a lot of my customers and some of the things that they do, so it's kind of up to date and pretty current. So when I had the stroke 6 years ago, I hadn't finished my bachelor's degree, and so as part of my cognitive therapy from having the stroke, the neurologist encouraged me to, hey, it might be a good idea to go back to school. So I went back to school to finish up my bachelor's, almost like as a challenge from the doctor and my oldest daughter. And then my wife just was the one that was responsible for getting me back into school in the first place and kept on me, and it took about 12 years to do it, but I finished the bachelor's and then came here to just kind of keep that momentum going.
I was coming from manufacturing. I'm a former employee with Ford, and as I wanted to go into the management or more the business, corporate world, experience was something that I was lacking. And so Webster has given me the education background to know that, I can use my education and less experience and still be as competitive as anybody else.
My background is finance, and my master's is in HR, and it's opened my eyes up to that. I'm more understanding of dealing with people issues and their things that are going on in their personal lives that can affect their work lives. It's given me a better understanding of that. There's always other issues that people have going on in their lives besides just their daily work. Mm-hmm. And I've been more sympathetic to that, and that's actually helped me grow as a leader also.
It's certainly going to add more credibility to me as a professional. And I say that because in my field of human resources, I look at candidates every day, and I look at resumes, and I know what I'm looking for as an employer, and I know what other hiring managers are looking for, and I just think that piece is something that is going to help give me again more credibility and set me apart from a lot of other a lot of other candidates out there. And so that's a great thing.
The reason I ended up picking Webster is when I came through the door, but the staff here greeted me like I was family. They made me feel like I was the most important person in the room. They actually care about my education. They wanted to be flexible because they knew that, you know, I have time constraints with my job also. I don't think I would change anything. I mean, I'm very glad of the decision I made to come here to Webster.
It's really nice after a long day at work, and although you have to go to a classroom environment, it's nice to walk into a place and people know who you are and they're glad to see you and they're inviting, and that just makes it so much easier to get through those next 4 hours in class, and that's been a real plus for me. You know, I received my undergraduate degree from a much larger university, a more traditional setting and environment, but overall I think my exposure to Webster has been something that is going to be more lasting for me and more memorable in developing me more as a professional and in my career.